I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Hello, my name is David O'Donnell, and today we're going to talk about how to direct actors, how to direct performance. Now, for a lot of directors, this is a neglected area. A lot of directors spend their time or they spend their training learning camera, learning lighting, learning design, learning the technical elements of film or the more technical elements of film. Directing performance is a whole giant area in itself, and it's best to give it that way. A lot of people recommend that directors spend some time as actors themselves. And to be honest, a sort of 1 week class or something like that, I don't think that's going to be enough. You need to spend some real time learning the craft of acting. So what are some of the key mistakes that a director will make when directing performance? Very often, a director will be directing towards results, will be directing towards the external results, such as, I need you to be angry in this scene. I need you to be more fearful. I need to see you cry. This sort of thing. This is not sophisticated direction.
And who here is a key grip?
You? Hit that director in the face really hard.
To be fair, there are times when just a simple direction and an external direction is what is called for. Maybe the actor needs to pick up the pace.
Would that it were so simple, trippingly.
Would that it were so simple, trippingly.
No, don't say trippingly, say the line trippingly.
Would that it were, would that it...
There are definitely times for these types of directions, and they can be perfectly fine. But often, instead of a result, directing towards a result, you want to direct towards what might be missing in the pitch of the scene as you're seeing it. And so you're giving your direction to flesh that out, to clarify that, to contextualize that, to remind the actor of that. Instead of, I need to see more anger in this scene, maybe the direction is reminding the actor that this person is one of the only people they trust in the world, and that this person just threw them under the bus. This person just ratted them out. This person just turned them in. This person just cheated them in some way. This is someone that they love. This is someone that they trust. And this person just dogged you.
There's a plane waiting for us to take us to Miami in an hour. They'll make a big thing about it. I know it was you, Fredo. You broke my heart. You broke my heart.
Now, maybe that's going to get something other than anger, but it's going to, hopefully, you are giving a direction that is going to bring the heat that is called for, the stakes that are called for, the emotional pitch that is called for in the scene. So another part of this is that often directors will talk too much. Often the director isn't really, that could be insecurity, uncertainty, a lack of confidence, that they're giving this direction. And really, when you're giving a direction, you need to pay attention to the actor, pay attention to when that penny has dropped, when something catches fire, when a new idea is born, when the scene gets into their body. As soon as that happens, you stop what you're saying, you get back behind the camera, and you let them go again. So you want to have that concision. You want to, now, is there a time when an out-in type direction or an out-in type exercise can be helpful, absolutely. You might have there might be a physicality to the scene. Maybe the actor needs to be amped up. Maybe you get them to do half a dozen burpees before the scene starts. You get their heart rate jacked up and they start the scene from that place. Maybe in the scene, just before the scene has taken place, there's a violent altercation and you have the actor punch a pillow half a dozen times. Basically getting the action of the scene into the body can be helpful. So working in, out, working out, in, there's a time and place for everything. You want to have those tools at your disposal. You want to have confidence in your ability to observe what's going on and give the exact thing needed to push the scene on, to elevate the scene, and to help enrich the actor's performance. And often it's going to be very different things in the same scene. You might be working with two actors in the same scene, and one of them needs one thing, and one of them needs something completely different. One of them needs to be perhaps pushed, and one of them needs to be sort of coaxed. And that is, okay, my cat is jumping in. Cat's jumping into this scene. What do you need? You need some coaxing? Now, very often you're going to be working under all sorts of time constraints, all sorts of challenges that perhaps add to the pressure of what you're doing. No matter what, you are going to maintain that space for the actor and for performance. You can have perfect lighting, you can have perfect makeup, costumes can look great, the camera movement can be on point, all that stuff can be great, but if you don't have performance, then you don't have anything. So despite the pressure, despite whatever's going on, you're going to make sure that you help create a space, create a niche, create a space for the actor to do their thing. I'll give an example of this in Under My Skin. So Under My Skin was shot in 15 days. So shooting a feature film in 15 days, especially this film, that was a challenge. So the clock is ticking that whole time. We're moving quick. Most setups we're taking 2 or 3 takes. We have to move on. So this one particular day, it was about day 10 of 15. And it was the first scene we were shooting that morning, and it was a breakup scene. Liv and Alex, it's maybe 8 a.m. Liv and Alex were on Liv first, and we do a couple of takes, and Liv's doing really wonderful work, but it seems like there's a little bit more gas in the tank, and it seems like we've got it. AD, producer, okay, let's move on. But I say, okay, just give us one more take, I say to Liv, remember that this is the person that you love. Remember that this is your person. Remember that this is someone who has your entire heart right now. Now, the reality is that two actors may or may not like each other. They may not be each other's types, quote unquote. They may not. There's all sorts of things that can come up. But when the camera rolls, if they're professional, then they're going to find a way to connect with that actor in the way that they need to. So whatever it was, something in there clicked for Liv, and they were able to connect with the stakes of the scene, which was basically that somebody that was your person, that you are invested in entirely, that has your heart. You're realizing that this person doesn't get you, and that this isn't going to work. and you want it to work so bad, but you know it's not going to work. And so they did the scene again. Liv does the scene again, and from the first moment, it's wonderful. It's powerful, it's emotional, it's moving. We get the take and we move on.
You look tired.
Sorry for... I was surprised. That was unacceptable. I would never normally do that, act like that. I just... This isn't me.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I know. Thank you, yeah.
Can you talk to me? Please.
I can do my best.
I miss you so much.
Yeah, me too.
If you're shooting some sort of indie, you got to move quick, you got to be focused, and you need to get everything you can get, often in a short amount of time. Okay, so hopefully you got something out of this. I'm going to give you a few other tools, a few other exercises that you can use with actors in upcoming videos. So I'll see you then.